Hey everyone, greetings. This is a live video. I'm doing it on my phone because last time I tried to do it on my computer, it acted retarded and yeah. So I am doing a live reading and I thought it'd be really fun because I have never done a live tarot reading on here and I thought it'd be a good way to connect with all of you. So once you guys let me know when you can hear everything. Let me see. So top chat, live chat. Okay, yeah. So hopefully I can see everything that comes through. I haven't done this before, so bear with me as far as doing YouTube live like this, but I'm really excited to do so. Um, until people hop on, just so that way I have some content for you guys. And then once you guys get on, we can do readings. So I know some people are asking me the question about Carol Baskin. It's been kind of a funny thing. Did Carol Baskin um, do allegedly kill her husband? The cards I got on that were really hilarious. So I had, because I did it actually for a reading for a client in the ass, and it was just awesome. Um, so actually, the last picture had the card that's usually connected to confidence, had the lion mirroring back to the person. And it's just like kind of like the cards kind of confirmed some form of guilt. I don't know what that guilt requires or what it means, but yeah. Anyways, once you guys are on, please comment. Hopefully, I should be able to see it. So just comment sign no to give you a card. Um, and then, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of things to talk about until I see the comments, though. So, another thing regarding the case regarding Jessica Yaniv, that stuff, fortunately, it did go in line with what I thought it would. I was hoping it wouldn't because that person deserves to go down. Oh, we got Left Hand Path, Ignite Your Knowledge. I'm here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I will draw you a card. Plus, I know what you look like, which really helps. Mm. You're gonna really like your card. Let me pull up. Can I? How do I automatically see the comments the entire time? Welcome. Okay, so welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by community guidelines. Blah blah blah. Okay, I'm here. Okay, whatever. Learning process as we go, guys. So you got the Magician card. Now, one in itself always represents the energies coming back to you, coming back to you as an individual. So this is a card all about you and your path. And then you see in this card, I just want to make sure I'm not getting other comments because things kind of confusing. Um, so then we got here this dude communicating right here. So when it comes back to yourself, this is about communication either with your higher self or shadow self. A communication that is being made that is allowing you to reach a new level. As you can see here, there is like this can right here, and this represents kind of being fulfilled, but it's at a distance, right? It's right kind of like his knee is down and it's pushing up against him. So that represents that you need to go through and continue your process, continue your communication, the path you are on, because it's pretty much assurance that you are on your way to becoming ultimately the master of yourself, that you're heading in the right direction. And you got to feel fulfilled by your shadow, your ego, and your higher self in a sense to continue your path and continue those communications with your aspects. But this is a really good card as far as your path going forward. So yes, really good thing. We also have the 8 tattooed on his head, which is the symbol of infinity. If you ever seen the Orubus, the serpent, you got it where it's eating its head, whatever, it's transformation and it's continuous cycle. So it's also reminding you that as you evolve, you're gonna have to restart, go through, restart, go through. So like in tarot, it starts with the Fool, ends with like the World. You're going through that process over and over, but you are currently on the path for you that is meant to get you to the next level. Okay, let's see comments. Why did they make this so hard? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Donald James, hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. I will pull a card for you. I do not have your picture, so hopefully we can pick up on the energy strong enough there. We should be able to, though, because, I don't know, done it in the past. Should be fine. Alrighty. Interesting, interesting. So this card, oh my gosh, why is it so blurry? Don't be blurry. That's not nice. Anyways, You got this lady here and she's laying down. When you're laying down, you're naturally more vulnerable. You're more open to receive. Your body posture, it says a lot about the information you're going to get from either people, friends, family, or spirits. And then you have on top of this some screens here. This means you have a lot of information, you have a lot of sources coming into you, and it's kind of can be a lot or it can be overwhelming, or it's trying to kind of direct the direction you're trying to get. And then you got her kind of shutting out because it's like, no, 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 I need to do this is what I want, or whatever. But it's like kind of like this adverse energy going against one another, but it's kind of this craving to go deeper at the same time because you got the rabbit here about to jump off, so theoretically going into the rabbit hole. So you're taking in a lot right now through your path, through your workings, through your life, and you are going down into the rabbit hole to absorb as much as you can, but at the same time it's so much, right? So it's a lot to take in. On top of that, we got the things shutting out, meaning to also tune in and to listen to what the spirits have to say directly for you, that they are sending messages to you, that they are communicating to you, and that you just need to continue to allow yourself to be open because you're definitely in a receiving state. So continue to receive, and knowing that you're going deeper into this path will eventually help a lot in the long run. In other words, okay. I wonder if I have a way I can keep this chat up going the way I want it to. Because that explains that chant that I got today. Oh yeah, definitely. That makes sense because when I'm lying down and relax my body, I feel some energy on my whole body. Okay, guest reading 100%. Thank you. You are welcome, Donald. Hi, Nicole. How are you doing? Would you like a card? Ah, why can't these messages stay up, guys? Seems like someone is there. Yeah, I have a lot of spirits in my place. Like if anything ever comes through, I try to keep it when I do videos, whatever, I kind of tell them to kind of not to be things because sometimes they'll disrupt stuff and then I'll have to remake a video because the sound is just way off or things like that, because then they're like, they want to speak and I'm just like, okay, let's speak first and then let me do the video. But yeah, we're doing this live, so we'll see how that works. So hopefully there's no issues. Yes, please. All right, Nicole, you are next then. Hello, LGMS. How are you? Okay. Alrighty, Nicole, here is your card. Now, I know I use a different deck that you guys might not be used to, but this is really Two of Cups. Now, I don't base off the books or anything, so whatever you guys are used to reading, I do the way that it tells me intuitively and what makes sense. So for you, you got an energy right now. So this is what's being told. So normally this is how I read this. I'll tell you how I normally read this card. Normally I read this card as you merging, coming one with your shadow self and your aspects emerging as one. But for you, what I'm actually being told, that there's a spirit around you right now that is trying to connect with you, that's holding on, latching onto you, and is absorbing. Like it's not absorbing in a negative way. It's like, well, not absorb. Okay, absorbing is the wrong word. Let's just disregard that. Okay, they're putting information, they're giving you part of their essence. Like there's a transformation taking place between exchange. So you have this very special bond taking place. You may not even be fully aware of it, but they're right onto you. They're like right there all the time around you. And the spirit is helping you ascend. This spirit really has a deep love for you. A little bit, it feels like, because a lot of, so the thing with demons, their emotions are a lot different than ours, and this feels almost human in a way, but it doesn't. So it's really complex energy. It's like this between human and God energy I'm getting that's around you, that is surrounding, and it's fulfilling you, is trying to send not just information to you, but literally putting their essence into you to help you evolve. Like they are really holding on and helping you grow as a person. So it's still directed towards ascension, but it's to fulfill your path, and that they got your back, and that there's just this deep love there. Like it's a really strong emotion I'm getting from there. Now I pull up the comments again. this thing drives me crazy. All right, LG. Hi, Jason. Could you check for me if a tour guide is good for me, and if I will immigrate to Canada in a few years coming? Let the universe guide you. Hi, Elena. How are you? Okay, I can do that. I wasn't gonna do questions, but I'll do yours. but I'll try to stay away from questions just because I'm just kind of just drawing cards right now. But for actual personal readings, I do offer them on otherworldlyreadingsbytila.com. I always comment that link below. So if you guys want an in-depth reading, that's what I would recommend. But I will answer your question though, in other words. If a tour guide is good for me and if I will immigrate to Canada in the few years coming. Oh, okay. So let me let you know anything about the future is never truly set. It's based on current energies. That goes for any psychic reader you go for. Anyone that says they can for sure tell you what your future is no matter what, they are lying to you. That future is not set. It can alter. You have multiple pathways. Right now it goes based on current energies, and that's what it's based on. I wish these comments would stay up. You're welcome, Nicole. All right. Anyways, I'm trying to see these comments at the same time I read these cards, and the comments don't stay up, and I don't know why they do that. It's such an annoying thing, YouTube. Anyways, you got this card to begin with, whether or not should you do tour guide. So the reason why I'm going to say yes for the tour guide on this, because you have you, and then you have the eye coming through the hand, right? That's symbolic of vision coming through to you, meaning someone's going to help guide you, because it's going to be a lot to embrace. It's going to be a lot to take in, a lot of information. It's going to be a lot of experiences. You got the dragon here, so you kind of got like that spiritual connection. You kind of got the death dude over here, so it kind of helps avoid the negative a little bit. So a tour guide would be very helpful for you. It allows you to get through the city, learn where you're going, what you want, what you need. So yeah, in other words, yes. And then, will you be moving to Canada? Now, this dude is actually a guard, meaning that the move, it doesn't mean yes or no necessarily. It just means it's a very guarded situation. So it's not like they're saying you shouldn't just go into it. You shouldn't just move there, because you got to be very careful on how you proceed into the future to make sure, because if you see in the back, you kind of have these nasty things kind of chasing you down while this person's kind of trying to fight it off. So it's making sure if you do decide to go there, that you really plan everything out to the T. Otherwise, the things from the past or things from problems are going to cause and result into it. So it's not a yes or no. It's just make sure you plan accurately to do so. So hopefully that makes sense. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. So we did Nicole, we did LG. Alrighty, Elena, do you want a reading? Hi, Seeking Serpent, how are you? Cotton would like a reading, so I'll go ahead and do your card next. Okay. Gonna get it. Alrighty, so this is for you, Cotton Rule admin. So first thing I want to focus here is your numerology here. So when it's a 19, you automatically want to go 9 times 1, which is 9. It's a symbol of completion. You also can do 9 plus 1, which equals 10, which still comes back to you as an individual. So you can play around with those numbers. Either way, it's coming back to you as an individual, or it's the end of a journey, which usually represents the beginning of something both ways. You look into it numerological wise. And then we have the sun here. So as you can see, these are the chords. This is the screen. This means they're observing. So this means you're in a very spot of reflection, that you have a lot that you got to kind of work through, to navigate through, to see. You know what you want. You kind of see what things could be, what you desire, what you need. Maybe like this thing, because you kind of got the black sun. This is also what you want for the connection with the spirits, or what you're trying to crave and get into your life, essentially. But right now, it's in a very state of observing. You see, but you got to go to the next step. You got to push yourself forward. So this is a call pretty much to take, because if you can see, this kid is inputted into the TV, that you are receiving, you know what you need. And this also represents receiving visions, actual psychic visions, whether it's through dreams or through awake state, that you are getting visions. And you need to follow up through these visions, that you're getting the information. So it's really a card of going forward and embracing what you need to embrace. And guys, remember, I'm not doing really questions right now. I'm just drawing one card. Probably shouldn't have done anybody's questions. I'm sorry about that. If you guys want a personal reading, please refer to my website and we'll do it that way. I'm just kind of drawing cards, but I can draw a card for you. So, but not direct questions, not through, because this is just it's meant to be a one card reading. The problem with questions is I have to usually draw more than one card to accurately answer and analyze your question truly and tap into those energies. And one card doesn't really can truly help answer your question fully. Even if it is one question. So this is just a one card reading. However, I will draw you guys cards. So Shell, I'll do your card next, and then I'll keep the relationship in mind and see if it pulls a card through, but it's really just what the spirits say. Okay. Alrighty. Comments pull back up. You're annoying, YouTube. Mean. All right. Yes, LG, that's correct. Wood did unsum. Okay, we're going back up here. Alrighty, so Shell, this is for you. So right here, 3. 3 is a very good number. This is a number of unity. Whether it's unity with other people, connections with other people, it's harmonizing. It's between your shadow, your ego, your higher self, things really coming together. But in this card, you're going to see a little bit of chaos. So I kind of want you to focus on this woman right here for a minute. This is the madness. This is the dark. This is the shadow aspect. And then you get into here, you get into the softer kind of lady. But you see as she reaches over, that means that darkness, that chaos is holding on to the light, holding on to the good, so to speak, right? And then you got into where it comes into this thing, where it's kind of the one that's kind of free from both of them. It's like, yeah, I'm a tough bitch, but I also am open. I'm still letting things come in. So if you're reading this particularly from just a spiritual aspect, this is your shadow, your ego, your higher self working together and bringing them together. But as for a relationship, like let's say we do it that way, then this represents that the relationship has some darkness and it has some chaos in it, and it needs to kind of be embraced in a way that is fair to both of you, that kind of allows you to kind of balance it out. Because if it doesn't get balanced, then it's going to make you more like her, where it's just kind of a hot mess, right? And then you kind of want to be able to remain open and keep communication open and things like that. But cups in itself is a very fulfilling card, which means energies are being fulfilled, that there is a passion, there's a love, there is a genuine connection there, in other words. Okay, back to here. All right, thank you. All right, why did Usman try to sabotage me? Word Girl, I'll just draw one card for you. For a sabotage reading, you definitely need a full reading on that one. That's going to require a lot of questions, in all reality. But I will draw one card for you. Okay, for you, you got the Chariot. The Chariot represents accepting things. It's really about, you know what, we are where we are today, things are what they are, and allowing it to go with the flow, that it's time to move forward, it's time to let go, it's time to heal, it's time to just travel, it's time to let yourself go into it, let the moment turn into the future and the future turn back into the moment, instead of being caught up what happened. This is really about going with the flow, letting go what's behind you. See the cities in the back? That is her leaving the past behind symbolically. So letting the emotions, the things, all the attachments, all of that has pulled you down, to allow the waters work into your favor. So the water pulling you back into a moment that allows you to be feeling happy, to feel secure, to feel strong, and let those currents bring you to where you need to be and allow it to just take you in. Okay. All right. Can't wait to book you. Thank you, Flow Ground. Can't say your full name. Miami, Florida. Cottonwood admin. Wow, great. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. And if I miss any of you guys, I do apologize. I'm trying to get through these comments. I'm not used to it on here. Okay, so I think I'm saying the thing. So, Dr. Asma Vikar. General card for you. Okay. So for you, This card is not a bad card, but it's a card of focus. It's a card that you have a direction, right? So we got here, we got the triangle, we kind of got feminine energies, we got the volcano, we got fire energies coming erupting out. We kind of got these distractions, all this thing that's kind of getting in the way of your focus, and it's refocusing and knowing what you need to do. So this is really just mostly finding your direction and following through that direction, to not let any distractions get in your way, to not let anything interrupt you in life, and that things in your past have interrupted you. Because we got the volcano, we have things that have erupted, things that have caused things that have distracted you, pulled you away from what you know you need to do, that is just taken. We also got here a kind of feminine energy. So we got kind of an energy that could represent a spirit, or it could represent someone that kind of disrupted your flow in some form of way. And it's just letting you know it's time to refocus, that you got this, it's time to move forward, and that you have the power and the strength to do so. So it's actually a really good card. It's just a card of focus. Alrighty, Seeking Serpent. Yes, I can. You are next. You're welcome, Shell. Hi, Tara. Okay, so we'll do your Seeking Serpent. Priestess and a 2, and we see, so 2 is two is a naturally do card, right? It's as above, so below, darkness, light, the right, the left, brain, right? So 2 is always automatically a dual energy, but it's not just a dual energy, it's a dual energy that interlocks together like the yin and yang. This is actually a card of balance coming together, bringing different things all in. We got the priestess. The priestess is a really good sign, right? The priestess is someone that is reaching a higher level, a deeper understanding. This represents you being very observing. You have we got the cords here. We got you really taking in your experiences, your knowledge, and you're looking out. You have a very good perspective. It's really about you being able to see. We got the horns coming out on top of her head too. This is really you becoming awakened, more aware, more conscious. This is a really good card. But again, it's a card of an observation state. So it's definitely anytime I see observation, to me, I always assume there may be action that needs to be followed through with it. But really, to me, I'm getting a lot of positive emotions around it. I'm getting a sense of stability here. I'm getting a sense of really just feeling like you are ready to take in everything you can. I feel like a sense of confidence, and just really holding it all in. You're just really you're like a sponge. You've absorbed so much, and you're taking it in so well that it's allowed your perspective and keeping your ego at distance. So there's a very balance here, a very balanced energy between your life, your beliefs, and everything you're doing. There's a very strong balance here. So to me, that's really good. Okay, Dr. Asna, thank you. You are on a roll, girl, rocking it. Thank you, Rochelle. Okay, let me scroll because I think I'm missing some people. All right. All right, Nick Reynolds, you are next. I'm starting to sweat. When I start to over channel, I begin to sweat. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I am sweating, guys. That's what happens because I tap into the energies and I pull it down. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, pulling. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is for you, Nick. I just like had to look at your name. So like, what was your name again? Alrighty. So this is 10 wires. So here, this is all. Hey guys, sorry. I guess it. Hopefully these comments are still here. Oh, they're still here. Okay, cool. Sorry. Yeah. I just lost connection there for a minute. So yeah. Weird. Anyways, back to you, Nick. So anyways, this is just saying that you are holding too much on you. You've took a lot. You're holding on to your past. You're holding on to people. You're holding on links. Anything. This is carrying heavy weight. You're carrying an emotional burden, a spiritual burden. Like there's a lot. Like you need to release it. 'Cause you're strong. You're a fighter. You're pulling through you got to let some of that weight go. You got to liberate yourself because you're putting too much onto your shoulders. You're taking too much responsibility for things that you aren't really responsible. It is also a 10. And 10 to me is actually a really good number. So if you learn to let go and continue with your strength, you're going to go so far into your past, so far in life. It's a very driven card, a very powerful card. But again, it's holding too much weight. You gotta be more nice, more kinder to yourself, and let yourself really feel, really allow yourself to experience, and not to hold it onto you. That you are not responsible for everybody. You don't have to carry all that weight. That it's okay. In other words, so yeah, you're good. You just gotta let go a little bit. Sounds about right. Thank you. Okay. All right. Alrighty. So now we are on. Let's see. Hey, hearty hello. Teal, I actually do need a reading. Yeah, we can do one card for you, Tara. Ooh. Alrighty. So 4 times 1 is 4. Again, that goes back to kind of those dual energies. And here, though, it's a little bit different. So it's not a natural balance here. We got different worlds. We got different windows you got to work through. We got a lot of shadow work coming in here. We got the rooms you got to work through your soul, the connection of your aspect. We got her stepping into this liquid, which is the consciousness of your mind, the abyss of the divine coming through you, really. You got a lot of healing, a lot of shadow work coming through this. But it is also a card of ascension. Her wings are flowing up. She is rising through the darkness, rising through the pains, the traumas, everything you've been through, and actually coming on top, becoming a master. So it's a really strong card, but it's also a card of pain and hurt and all of that coming out, and just really being able to heal, to really work through your soul and really connect with who you are. Okay. All right, going back up. I'm hoping I'm not missing anyone. I lost the chat. Yikes, found it again. LOL, girl, I lost it entirely. I was like, keep losing it. Okay, let's see. Thanks. I'm trying to make sure I'm not skipping anybody. Alrighty. It is very important to me. Okay, so I just did yours, Tara. I lost. Okay. Hey, hon. It's Nicole. How are you? I'm glad you came back. Okay. Will me and Muhammad reunite? Both Scorpions would really appreciate the answer. I'm not doing questions, but I can do a 1 card for you, Tulip. Flow grown. I'm so happy Orly Stewart, Devil's Weed, made a video with you. I wouldn't have known about you. I'm so grateful and appreciative. Oh, that's awesome. And I love Orly. Go subscribe to Orly if you're not already, because that girl's so amazing. She's so genuine. She's so kind. I just love her. I love people that are can be really popular and still humble, because it seems to... sometimes that doesn't seem to happen, and I love that, and I feel she's so genuine. So, plus, I don't know, I just like her. She's cute. Alrighty, where are we? Oh, yeah, so we're doing the 1 card for Tulip. Okay. So your journey is a Fool's card, which means there's a lot that's going to change into your life, that major things need to take place, that things can't stay as they are. A Fool's journey meaning you're literally going to be walking off this building, so to speak. You're going to feel like you are falling, like everything is just out of control. It's just not going like what you thought it was, but you got to go with it. You are going on to something that's going to cause a major shift into your life, and that you got to embrace this, and that just know this is the next step of your life. It is a path that you're going to go down, so just be open to it, and be ready to embrace it, because as a Fool's journey starts out, turns into a master at the end. So this is a beginning. This is a spiritual gateway opening to you, your life opening up to you, giving you something that's going to give you challenges, but it's time to overcome them, to embrace them, and embrace the change that is to come, and be ready to walk technically blinded, because you don't really know what's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of changes here, but know that it will be okay, and that you will get through this, and that this is part of your experience here on Earth. Alrighty. You are welcome, Nick. Okay. Am I caught up on comments? Okay, thanks. Message retracted. Orly's dope. Yes, he is. Phone ground. Yas. Tulip. Okay. All right. Mysterious type. I believe you are the last person I'm doing the card reading, and then we'll go ahead and end this. And again, if you guys end up wanting to book a full reading, you can through my website or through my Facebook page. It's fine, either way. Okay. Go back, see the comments. I'm like retarded. I'm not tech savvy to save my life. Alrighty. Mysterious type. Energy is so cool. And you know, and I want to explain this before I actually end this and before I read her card. The way you can read a reading, I prefer people's images because it's easier to channel to go deeper. Like I can actually get more information from you if I channel through your image, because I can tap through your various astral bodies. I can carry in, bring in more. But through Facebook, every time you leave a comment, mark, or anything, it creates an energy imprint, and that's how I'm tapping into it. Without your pictures, I'm tapping into your energy imprint that way. Just so you guys are aware of how that works and how other readers can do that. Anyways, mysterious type, here is your reading. 2 wires, we got that 2 again, about the dual worlds coming together. But for you, it is about your connection with the spirits, the communication, that you are very gifted yourself. We got this guy's third eye kind of opened right there. So we got this thing, this calling of psychic mediumship or spirit connection and really communicating with them. This is a very strong spiritual calling. We got the sun over the waves right here. So over the freaking your consciousness, your subconscious, it's really deep into you, that your past lives have came through, that you've always had this kind of spiritual calling and this drawn to spirits. And that's what this is. This is a confirmation for you to really continue to open and communicate these spirits, that you do have a natural psychic gift and that they do seek communication with you and that they believe that you can connect with them on that level. Okay. Seeing comments again. Hi from Sydney, Australia. Hi, Leanne. You are welcome. I love Ori. Her course, Ars Gracia, is awesome. Waiting for Tila's course and book. Yeah, I got to actually get to that book. I need to start writing that. Okay, so I do a lot of readings. I make products for people, do these videos, I study, and then I take care of these kids, and somehow I don't have time to write. I need to force myself. I need to make time to start working on that book, because I got so much messages and so much coming through from spirits that it won't be regurgitated information, which I think will be really refreshing for a lot of people. Plus, I've done a lot of studying as well, so I think the mix will be good. Hi, so as of right now, thank you so much. I actually am crying for the first time in months. Aw, I'm sorry. I hope it's tears of joys though. I know there was a lot there. That was a very powerful card with a lot of emotion there. Her readings are accurate too and worth the time. Thank you, because that is so accurate. Hey Tila, thank you Tila again. You were spot on. I've never seen the cards you're using before. They're the Neon Tarot Moon deck. I use a lot of different cards though. I just love cards. And it's funny because I can also do readings without using cards and just channel directly, but I just love my cards. I love connecting with them. Tara, yeah, I love Orly too. She's the cute. How does Carolina feels about me? All right, guys. So you can when she pulled your card, I was like, "Yep, sounds about right for her." Alrighty, guys. So I am done doing readings, but I'm not answering questions anyway. So as of right now, I got to everybody that I was getting through. Sorry if I didn't get to you. Like I said, you can book a reading though for a full session. I'm more than happy to do it. And I do keep my prices fairly decent, so that way hopefully everybody can afford so. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for joining me, for being part of this. I really loved having all of you here. And yeah, I think our YouTube live video went pretty decent for the first time doing it, really. So yeah, thank you and infernal blessings to all of you. And now, how do I end this? Do I just press the X? I think, okay. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes.